This is a big project environmentally. The environmental impact assessment that's being carried out is the largest scale of those that are done in Antarctica. So the comprehensive environmental evaluation is only the third of its kind that British Antarctic Survey have ever done. And that's really proportionate to the potential risks involved. Obviously, Lake Ellsworth's as near a pristine environment as there is in the world, so we need to take particular care to make sure that it doesn't get affected as a result of the project. It's very important to keep contamination out of the lake, obviously to protect the environment, but also to protect the science. If we were to introduce something to the lake, then that could really affect the value of the science and not know if, for example, any microorganism found came from the lake originally or from was accidentally introduced as part of the drilling exercise. So a lot of work and effort has been put into particularly understanding the microbial elements and how we can reduce the risk of introducing any microbes to the lake through the clean design, the drilling techniques. We're obviously concerned about preventing any contamination from entering into the lake, but we mustn't forget the impact that might happen on the lake's surface or the surface of the ice above the lake. Particularly, we're going to have to be very careful in our fuel handling to make sure there aren't any fuel spills, but also in our management of wastes. There will be relatively small volumes of waste being generated, but there's a requirement to remove all that waste from the Antarctic area at the end of the project. So we will have to make sure that it's properly contained, it doesn't get blown away in obviously very strong winds, quite a harsh climate. But other impacts as well, which have also had to take into account and analyse, are the air emissions as a result of the generators and the fuel being actually used on site, because clearly a lot of energy is going to be involved in the hot water drilling, and that comes with some environmental impact in terms of greenhouse gas release. The drilling runs for 3 days, and there's only one day where the samples will actually be taken from the lake. And then at the end of that sampling, all the equipment will be removed and the lake will naturally, or the borehole will naturally refreeze, isolating the lake from the surface again. This is a really exciting project. It's a massive workload, but I'm enjoying the challenges. It's a very different project to anything that I've worked on before.